I would like to thank the Contacts for Business European Television and Mr. Samaras for the opportunity that gave to me to present the investment and capital raising opportunities of the Athens Stock Exchange market. The recent crisis has revealed critical inefficiencies in the real economy as well as a lack of effectiveness in businesses. Structural changes will be the answer to these issues, as marginal improvements will not help at all. In some cases, like Greece, a new production and development paradigm is necessary. Additionally, the revitalization of the economic system through privatization, the exploitation of state-owned real estate assets, and the exploitation of hidden intangible assets like history, nature, beauty, and culture is very promising. But these propositions are bundled with the associated investment risk. For such kind of long-term investments, the equity seems to be the most suitable one. And the need for equity is fully complementary to the ample liquidity of a global economic system that is looking for investment alternatives. So, we have all the necessary conditions in place for a long-term win-win perspective of the two sides, the buy and the sell side. In European Union, selected the capital markets as industries with maximum harmonization. Foreign investments are easier to be implemented by using an organized environment which is provided by the stock exchanges. And early wins could be created by following the indirect investment way. But in either case, I remember the saying of Deng Xiaoping, it doesn't matter whether a cat is white or black, as long as it catches mice. The Athens Stock Exchange, for the last 141 years, consistently participate in the financial and business developments in the country. Athens Stock Exchange Group operates the organized equities and derivatives markets, the alternative market, and performs clearing and settlement of trades. Its shares are traded on the main market of the Athens Stock Exchange. The available financing toolkit incorporates versatile tools and solutions in order to cover the different needs of the companies. Solutions for companies with strong track record or a promising future should be available. The financing of a company or a specific project or idea is possible. Whatever type of needed funding, debt or equity is supported in order for a company to have an optimal capital structure. The available traditional and modern instruments, listed investment funds, project financing, and startup financing could be exploited by the Athens participants, by the Athens Stock Exchange participants. The main initiative from the European Union policymakers is an integrated, well-regulated and liquid capital markets union. The proposed architecture is local exchanges, same regulation, cross-stock exchange membership, and capital flows to where it is most needed and it can be most productive. So, connected local markets with a view to putting together the global fragmented liquidity. The utilization of European passport is allowing the easy cross-membership. In Athens Stock Exchange markets, there are a lot of stock exchange brokers from abroad, from UK, from France, from Romania, and Cyprus. We have a fully aligned environment with international practices and European regulatory framework. This framework is recognizable by the international investment community. The adoption of risk management, compliance, and corporate governance by the listed companies and the market participants is giving more confidence to the investors. Finally, a safe and stable environment is under operation. The market capitalization to GDP ratio was increased much more in Greek case compared to other European exchanges and economies. This exact situation indicates much better upside potentials for the local market. During this period, some Greek companies were forced to show extrovert orientation and have improved their competitiveness. The FTSE Athens Global Traders Plus is comprised by 30 listed companies that have highly globalized activity. The FTSE Athens Mid and Small Cap Factor Weighted Index is monitoring the performance of the 20 strongest in terms of fundamental ratios listed companies. The return of the companies belongs to these two indices is remarkable. Additionally, I would like to mention that apart from the banks, the performance of all other big capitalization companies is very interesting. The visibility and accessibility of the Greek market is proved by the significant presence of foreign investors to daily turnover as well as to the percentage of holdings of the market. 53% is the participation of foreign investors to daily turnover and 60% to market capitalization. The recent recapitalization of the Greek banks have proved that there is an efficient international network for raising capital. Our market is ranked on 4th position globally. The fundamental results of the listed companies is also very attractive. And the cash distribution are very interesting also. The availability of hedging tools is a prerequisite for modern financial market. The derivatives market is a significant component of the Athens Stock Exchange. Thank you very much. Thank you, Contacts for Business European Television.